Welcome to the instructional video on how to disassemble a small Roper ROC series gear pump. These instructions cover the X25, X5, 01, 02, and 03 models. The tools you'll need for this disassembly include the following: a pair of dikes, a pair of channel locks, a 1/2-inch combination wrench or socket, a 7/16 inch combination wrench, crescent wrench, snap ring pliers, a 5/64 Allen wrench, couple pairs of picks, and a hammer would be good to have. The first thing we need to do is remove the key from the pump drive shaft using a pair of dikes. Grab the key with your dikes and just pry up to pull it out of the key slot. Be sure to retain the key for future use. Next, we're going to remove the 4 retainer plate lock nuts using a 7/16 inch wrench. Be sure to hang on to these lock nuts. You'll need them for reassembly. Then we'll remove the retaining ring and the stationary seal by simply sliding it off the shaft. Next, we're going to remove the mechanical seal from inside the pump. And to do that, you have to remove this plug. To remove the mechanical seal, you'll have to line the set screw up with the hole in the plug you just removed and use the 5/64 Allen wrench to loosen the set screw. There's 2 of them in there, one on either side. You'll need to loosen both of them. So after loosening the first one, rotate the pump shaft to see the other set screw and loosen that as well. You don't want to back the set screws out too far, otherwise they'll hang up on the body. Just loosen them enough to get the seal off the shaft. To remove the seal, you'll need the small pick and insert it through the plug hole. Just catch a bit of the seal and leverage it up to get it to slide up the shaft. When you get the seal sticking out of the body, you may need to use another pick to help grasp it and fully remove it from the pump body. Once you get the seal removed, if you look down inside the body, you'll see there's a snap ring around the shaft. We'll come back to dealing with the snap ring in just a minute. Next, we're going to remove the faceplate so we can get the bearings and the gears out. We'll use a 1/2-inch wrench or socket to remove the bolts. After the faceplate is removed, we have to deal with the snap ring on the shaft. You can simply use a hammer to tap the shaft through the snap ring to release it through the other side of the body. You'll get a replacement snap ring in your spare parts kit, so you don't have to worry if you break it. Once the snap ring is out of its groove, you'll be able to push the drive shaft through enough to remove the bearing, drive shaft, and idler shaft. After you get the components removed, you can separate the case from the backplate. Once you have the pump disassembled, it's a good time to check for wear on the gears. Here's a close-up image of a slightly larger gear, but it shows wear on the teeth. Be sure to also inspect inside the pump case. If you see any signs of scoring, replace it. So now your ROC pump is totally disassembled. We'll tackle reassembly in another video.